Hi, good morning. My name is Abigail, and I'm gonna talk about review about Star Wars: The Rise of the Skywalker. This film is the last one from the last trilogy that it was developed by Disney, and this is kind of my opinion about this particular movie. In some cases, I'm gonna talk also about the previous films. First of all, I think this whole trilogy has been kind of good and bad at the same way because, of course, when you try to reboot the former trilogy, the original trilogy that was filmed by in at that time it was one of the most amazing films that at the time it's kind of hard because of course you're gonna hit a wall with all the hardcore fans, and also there's new fans with would love which would love to see how these things develops in a different way. So in this movie, I think we all have kind of a weird opinion because the past film, the former film from this one, it was The Last Jedi, and that film divides all the public because some of them thought that it was nice to see how the main character as Rey change the whole series by being the one that it's like a nobody, and he wasn't related with the former Jedi, so and that's kind of great from her character. And the main villain, Snoke, that it was kind of a big threat at that moment. It was great, but I think it also was really waste of narrative, and that also became that was a problem from that film. But besides of all that, the death of, well, that was a spoiler alert about the death of the Supreme Leader Snoke was part of the develop from the other character that it was Kylo Ren, and that was that maybe try to look you try to show you how Kylo is different and that there wasn't two parts on the history. It wasn't good and the bad guy. No, both of them are kind of human, so they're kind of bad and kind of good. So that was a good thing from the film, and maybe because of that foreign argument, it became kind of hard to buy into it. So when the critics and the fans were divided from that film, Disney decided that no, that wasn't what they wanted. So when the Rise of the Skywalker came to production and filming, uh, they tried to fix that, and the way that they fixed it was to recur to fan service. So I don't believe that was a good decision because they are only selling this third movie, and it was the close of this trilogy, like something that they were uh, giving in to the fans and say, yeah, just shut up, because here is Palpatine, so you can be with that, and that's it. And I don't think that's a good part for this trilogy, because it's sour end from that. It could be better, yeah, of course, as a unique film, if we ignore all the former stuff and the plot holes and how the narrative it doesn't make any sense. It's a good movie because it has a lot of good VFX. All the cast it's amazing. You feel it's a Star Wars movie, so you can be related to that. So that's what you like it. You can see these amazing fights, these amazing scenes from the universe, planets, creatures, everything, and that's kind of what Star Wars is about. But if you try to still compare both of them with the first trilogy and this one, it's going to be hard, because I'm not saying that the first ones were excellent or perfect, because they wasn't. They weren't. And but of course they are kind of better, and this last one tried to replicate the former one, so I think that's a misstep for them. But if you like Star Wars, you're gonna like this one. And I think that's all for my review. Thank you very much for listening.